All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ramon Wilson, aka Mr. Wealthy by Nature. Um, Bringing to you guys another video on some chart talk. Hope everybody had a great holidays. Going into the new year 2021. We've had a great year in the crypto space. We also had a down part too. But right now, in the past 45 days, the dominant cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and definitely Ripple has been in the news a lot, with the whole SEC thing going on. But I just wanted to, make a quick video with some analysis that I'm looking at and the things that I'm doing as far as, growing my portfolio and things of that nature with some of the tokens and coins that I like to trade. I also like to, use to my advantage the leverage in the altcoin market. And for those that don't know what altcoins are, those are the alternate coins, anything besides Bitcoin. So your Ethereum, Litecoin, XLM, Ripple, Monero, Chainlink, anything that's not the dominant coin, which is Bitcoin, which is the top of the market cap. But right now, as you guys look on my screen, you'll see that I'm looking at Ethereum Tether USD, and right now Ethereum is looking on the daily chart. It's looking very, very bullish. As you can see, the RSI, we're approaching that 70 mark, and on the stochastic, we definitely have the blue crossing over the red down here at the bottom. We definitely have a bullish trend. If we come up here and actually draw a trend line, all right. If we draw this trend line from this was back in, what was this, from July. So if we draw a trend line from July on out, all right, from July on out, and we're out here day after Christmas, you can see that it's respecting that actual trend line. But what we have here, all right, so far this is what we have. We have that triangle forming. Ethereum has, as you can see, back in July, it was around $225, and we're now up around the 630 mark. The all-time high for Ethereum anyway is about 1,005. So we're definitely gonna. I foresee that in the next quarter, going into 2021, for it to be pushing that 800 mark. But one thing that really concerned me, if we throw the fib and we look at an uptrend on the fib, all right, we're well overbought. All right, we're in that 236 range on the fib on an uptrend. All right, so my prediction, what I suspect, going around about January, the middle part of January, especially after we have the inauguration. There's a lot of talk that the Joe Biden administration is going to, have an open mind and an open outlook on cryptocurrency and how it can really help the economy and help a lot of these small businesses and even big corporations with this national deficit that we're in. So I look for a little pullback, from a lot of the retail traders that will be in the markets, just because the uncertainty on how they're going to go, whether they're going to go left or they're going to go right. So, I expected to pull back down into this 382 range, somewhere around in the 515 range in the middle part of January, and then, make its move, back on the actual uptrend. Okay. I don't foresee it breaking this trend that we talked about. I don't see it breaking that, just because the way that when Bitcoin moves, Ethereum usually moves in the same direction. And as we know, as of today, right now, December 26th, Bitcoin is around 26,000. So again, in the next 30 days or so, I suspect that by it being above, and it's staying above that 236 range, as you can see. It's touching it. It broke it, came back up. It touched it, came back up. So I expect a little pullback here again, back into the 520, 515 range for Ethereum to pull back and then move and make its move back on up into the uptrend to go touch that 800 mark by the end of February going into March. That's what I do see. Now this could be you know, I could be wrong, but as we've seen, you know, going back to July, it did the same thing. This pattern looks pretty similar to this one here. You know, you had that strong move up, you had that pullback, so you got the strong move. Now you're starting to see a little pullback, and then it had its breakout. So, you know, they say history repeats itself. Look left. So I'm looking at, again, this is on the daily chart for Ethereum USD. So we're looking at that. Another thing that we can look at is on the RSI. We have a sort of a little bit of divergence, you know, bullish divergence down here. All right, got a little bit of bullish divergence here, and then if you come up here, you know, we have this right here. So you know, again, all the signs are pointing towards bullish movement going into 2021, which is a good thing. You know, DeFi projects are popping. Ethereum is a great deal with the DeFi movement, the ERC20 blockchain. So again, you know, the divergence, you know, the fib, and then the actual trend, it's very, very bullish right now. You know, and if you look back again from July, we really didn't have that much. You know, we didn't have that much going on. We had a couple moves down, but ever since then, this thing has been taking off since July of 2020. And now we're going into 2021 with a lot of momentum. We have a lot of liquidity pouring into the coin market cap right now. The BTC dominance is, I want to say, we can actually, let's take a look at the BTC dominance right now. Let's see what the BTC dominance is looking like on coin market cap. And see what's really going on. Last I checked before Christmas, it was at 68%. So we're going to see right now what it's actually at going into the new year, and which is a good thing, you know, for altcoins as the dominance goes up, because that means that eventually liquidity will have to, you know, trickle down into these other ERCs. So as you can see, the BTC dominance up here is 69.8%. All right. Some of your alts are struggling. Of course, XRP. All right, again, the news, the FUD came out about XRP and the SEC being labeled as a security, being delisted on certain exchanges and things of that nature. But again, the BTC dominance is almost at 70. So, you know, but for the most part, the top 10 alts are holding strong. Chainlink took a little knock. It was up to like $13, $14 like 3-4 days ago. So today it's dropping, but I still have a lot of Chainlink. I believe in that project. Cardano, ADA still holding straight. Binance, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. Litecoin actually has, let's take a look at Litecoin, because Litecoin has been the silent creeper here for the past month or so. Just about a couple weeks ago, it was just teetering $100. But Litecoin has let's take a look at Litecoin and see what Litecoin's doing. Again, for those of you that have Ethereum, again, it's looking good, bullish for the next 30, 60, and 90 days. Like I said, I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that, especially as Bitcoin moves. I know Ethereum moves in a similar situation. Excuse me. And the divergence definitely shows me that on the daily that Ethereum is moving. But let's take a look at Litecoin. Let's take a look at Litecoin. LTC. Let's take a look at Litecoin.
Here's a matching video.
All right. Google, be quiet. Listening to everything I talked about. All right, sorry about that. But yeah, let's take a look at Litecoin on a daily. All right, so let me open this up for you guys. So Litecoin, oh, look at this. Massive breakout here. Look at that. So again, like I said, back in, what is that? Let's look back at July. So let's look at like the middle of July. Again, we can take a look at this. Lowest low on the daily. All right. Definitely hasn't broke that trend. but we definitely have a massive breakout. All right, again, divergence. Okay, you have that divergence there. Okay, that bullish divergence. We got this here, up here. Let me move that back some. Alright. Then we have some divergence down here on the RSI. As you can see, boom. So again, we have some bullish divergence. Alright, let's check out Fib and see what it's talking about down here for the uptrend. Again, we're well above that 236 mark. Alright, at the 50 percentile where you usually have your retracement in the Fib. Alright, we haven't even come nowhere near that. So again, Litecoin definitely should be on your radar going into 2021. Alright, as another bullish coin going in. And this is some volume too that's in there. Let me see if I can pull up the volume. Let's see the volume. Let's look at the volume. All right. So as you can see, we have some major volume going in there. You know, you have some major volume being pushed into Litecoin. And for those that don't know about Litecoin, Litecoin is one of those coins and one of those tokens. Well, one of those coins that has faster transaction speeds. Fast transaction speeds when it comes to you know, being on the blockchain transactions, you know, from peer to peer throughout their blockchain. So Litecoin is definitely a great use case scenario coin in the market. It's just not really talked a lot about, just because, you know, Bitcoin, Ethereum get a lot of attention, and Ripple get a lot of attention because, you know, those coins are becoming more mainstream. But Litecoin has been around just as long as Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Ripple, and some of the other top 10 cryptos that are out there. But this is definitely a bullish sign right there. All right, it's definitely a bullish sign. Okay, real bullish. I mean, you got a major move, and this is the daily chart. So you got has done nothing but since the 12th of December all the way until now has done nothing. Had a little minor small pullback, but you know, look at that. I mean, you had a small pullback around right before Christmas Eve, and then boom, you got these big long candles. So again, Ethereum, Litecoin, and again, whenever you see the BTC dominance, like I was telling you guys, whenever you see this BTC dominance, let's take this out real quick. Let's go out. Whenever you see the BTC dominance, all right, up here above 65, then you know liquidity is starting to pour back into the actual altcoins. And like I said, Litecoin is one of the ones that's been underneath the radar here for the past month or so. That thing has been moving very, very, very well. So, you know, if you're, you know, trading Bitcoin against Litecoin, just be careful. But it's definitely a great coin to hold right now for long term if you're going to pair it against other coins on the exchange that you're using. I use KuCoin, and as you can see, KuCoin has pretty much, if we go over here, KuCoin has dozens of coins to match against Ethereum and Bitcoin. And then of course you got the USDT Tether, which is similar to $1. So Litecoin is definitely another one that everyone should be looking at. So Ethereum, Litecoin definitely should be a on your bullish look, especially if you're looking to buy the dip, because they're so bullish. You know, you can wait for that little again, wait for that pullback down into this 382 or the 50 percentile. Okay, we see that the 50 percentile is where the retrace is really happening. If you look left, the same thing. It went up, hit the 50 percentile, then it dropped. Over here, hit the 50 percentile, then it took off. So if you're looking to buy the dip, you know, I'll be looking around, you know, $100, anywhere from $100 to about $89 if you're looking to get back in for the next bull run with Litecoin. All right, let's take a look at some other ones. Another one that I really want to look at. Let's look at XLM. It's been quiet. I love XLM. You know, I love their technology, especially what they're doing with IBM and Amazon, with the whole Amazon Simon project that they have with artificial intelligence and things of that nature. So let's just look at XLM right now and see what it's doing. Very undervalued coin out there in the market right now. Great technology, stellar lumens. Let's see. So, look what we have here. We have an M pattern. All right, that's another sign of a of a long position, or a potential profit looking position. So let's go over here and let's pull up the harmonic and let's just take a look. We got your X to A, your A to B, which is about 50, your B to C, and then your C to D. All right, so let's take a deeper look at this. Actually, your D will come up here. Your D, yeah, that's right. Your D will come right there. So you have the M pattern, which usually your M, you got your higher lows. So with that being said, when you got your higher lows, high, low, around in this area. So let's look left and see what we got at D. All right. Boom, 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 horizontal. Let's see what we got at D. So if you look left, D, this area right in here. All right. If you look at this area, let me erase that. You look in this area right in here, this would be an area, a OTZ, or optimal trading zone as they like to call it, for your entry. So on the daily, when it falls back down to around 12 cents, somewhere around in that area, as the market starts to come back, okay, right in here. 1 second, let me do this. Let's do it like this. Yeah, that's right. So as we start to look in this area right in here, which is considered your OTZ. All right, and as you can see, you already have a bearish candle on the RSI. We're down in the 45 area on the daily. All right, as it moves and starts to come back into this area, this should be an area, because if we look left, it tested this area before. Okay, so as it looks here, around about 11 cents, somewhere around 11 cents, just under 12 cents, you should be looking, if you're looking to get into XLM, and take advantage of some profit. Let's just say it comes back to, let's just take a look. Let me check this out. Let's check out from A to my D. All right. So a downtrend. So once we start getting into this area, you can look for an actual retracement back up. All right. Swing high to low. So as we can see, we're just under the 382 mark, the 50 percentile. So even if it comes down in this area, which it could well sure do that, it has done it before. Let's just see. Let's look at our long position. See how much that would be. Let's erase that. So the 382, let's just go from that area right there. Get my long position. Let's just say we go from here just above where the area is, the OTZ is. Let's just go from here back to the 50 percentile. So you're looking at about a 20% profit from here to there. You know, you set your buy here, and then you take your profit up here if you're going to sell off, if you're not going to hold XLM. You know, if you're just swing trading it. So you're looking at a good 20% right there. Coming back down into the 11 cents. And you set your order back up at 14 cents where it's at right now. All right. Boom. Wait for it to come down in this area, your OTZ. And again, the harmonic shows that it should come back down into this area. So your D is what you're looking at. That's the area. And you have that M pattern. You know, you have your high, low, then it shoots back up. All right. So again, Ethereum, Litecoin, XLM. XLM probably is the most promising right now, just because it is in an M pattern. If you're looking to get in and, you know, grab some quick profits to sell off, you know, for Bitcoin. And that's a good thing, because as Bitcoin goes up, you know, your 20% profit is going to be, you know, a nice little bit of profit depending on how much XLM that you risk in that trade. But Bitcoin is over 26,000, so, you know, 20%, and, you know, by the time this happens, this could happen, you know, by the first week of January. You know, that move down could happen around about the first week of January, you know, and going into the new year, you know, you could have a nice little setup for XLM for about a 20% gain. You know what I'm saying? 20% in the market is good. You know, I usually try to stick around 7 or 8, but 20% on a bigger time frame daily is not that bad. And it's very accessible and very reasonable to get 20%, you know, in a day with cryptocurrency, just because how volatile the market is, you know, and the way that Bitcoin is moving right now. A lot of the alts are starting to make the same aggressive moves in the market. And as you can see, the volume, a lot of people are selling. Look at that, a lot of red. So it's a lot of people selling. So that's a good sign. You know, you'll be able to get it at wholesale pretty much, and then be ready to turn around and sell it, you know, and make a nice little profit. So, yeah. So, you know, that's what I've been looking at, you know, here recently. Just really those 3 coins. The other ones, I would definitely try to, you know, make another video with some of the other ones that I actually like Tron, EOS, CRO has been doing great DeFi program. Ravencoin is definitely ZIL. ZIL has been my moneymaker in SNX so far. I got this when it was less than a penny. ZIL, it was less than a penny. It's 8 cents now. I got a ton of them. For those that don't know about Zilliqua, they're going to be the ones that put GoDaddy out of business, you know, with blockchain domains, meaning you have decentralized blockchains. I have one right now, wealthybynature.zil. You can send all different types of cryptocurrency to that domain, and it automatically disseminates, whether it's Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ripple, whatever, and it goes to that prospective wallet. So Zilliqua is a great project, very undervalued. They use sharding. If you don't know what that means, Google it. It's a new protocol in the cryptocurrency world called sharding. But yeah, I got this when it was less than a cent. If you go back to my timeline last year when I was telling people about Zilliqua and Link and SNX, which is another DeFi program where you can actually trade short and long commodities, indices, cryptocurrency on their actual exchange. So it's pretty dope. SNX token. We got this when it was less than $1 and some. I want to say it was like last year, and now it's up $8 and some change. So a great DeFi project. Aave is another one. I just learned about this one a couple weeks ago. It's another DeFi where you can lend and borrow against your crypto portfolio and earn interest on it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Ethereum, Litecoin, and XLM. Definitely take a look at those for the actual for opportunities and bullish opportunities right now. I showed you, you know, what's going on with them. So I hope this was informative. I really didn't want to go too much in depth, but I just wanted to show you guys some things that I'm looking forward to in 2021 with some of the altcoins that's out there. and I'm looking for a very profitable 2021. Shout out to my lifting, trading, lifestyles crew. Shout out to the Cash Flow Syndicate. And shout out to iTrade Crypto Academy, Marcus Ruffin, Andre Russell. I see you boys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.